What's up, y'all? It's your boy ODP Michael, and this is the very first video of the series. Before we get into anything, make sure y'all go ahead and click that thumbs up button and that subscribe button. So, with that being said, what this channel is really about is really the development of bringing you guys to the next level in terms of football, and in faith, and just in life in general. So, really, that's the main reason why I created ODP was really just to bring people together in those different things in life and fitness and in faith. So, with that being said, what I want to do on my side is really develop athletes to allow them to get to that next level in all of those categories. So, what this video is going to be about today, though, is just you guys getting to know me, knowing my story, knowing my testimony, and just where I'm at now in life, and how I got to where I'm at. So, the beginning of the story started really my 8th grade year of middle school. I was a trouble kid before then. I got sent to alternative school because of some crazy stuff that happened in my life. But anyways, 8th grade, I got cut from every single team, um, football team, basketball team, track team. You name a team, I was getting cut. So with that, um, with that, I remember going home crying to my mom and just being like, "Dang, like I suck." You feel me? And that transition to me being a backup and really being on the back burner, going into high school football. So with that, I was in 9th grade. Um, yeah, I was in 9th grade. I was a backup on the freshman team, and from there, then I ended up going into 10th grade, back up on the JV team then, and really what I started to do was just start to outwork everybody. I remember I started listening to ET videos. So shout out to ET. He's the reason why I learned about work ethic for real, for real. So with that, I started waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I swear to you, and then I started doing like ladder drills and stuff, like all types of crazy stuff in my backyard, and running to school every single day, which was like a 3 mile run. Um, and with that, man, I was dedicated. You feel me? So what that ended up leading to, it ended up producing on the field my next season. So I ended up being able to play some my junior year. I really didn't get the opportunity or chance like how I wanted to that year. But it's a lot that goes into it, especially when you are on that back burner and that 8 ball, like in terms of coaching and stuff like that. That's just how it goes. So um, I did good, and I did good enough actually to receive some JUCO scholarships going into my senior year. And with my senior year, I started the whole year, and I did solid. Didn't really do what I wanted to do with that, just because um, shoot, coaches, bro, like politics, bro. But I mean, I did what I could to outwork everybody I possibly could, like, and to put myself in the best position possible to even get scholarships. So I'm forever grateful for that. So, um, one of my schools I ended up going to was Maryville College. That's where I ended up signing to. Had a blast over there. Honestly, like those times, like I really took for granted. Um, but shout out to them boys out there in Maryville, Tennessee. Um, And with that though, man, it was a grind, especially like first going into college and stuff. I had high expectations for myself, and I never really had anybody show me the ropes, or I never had anybody in my family who ever played college football or been in those shoes before. So I was the first. So really, I got experienced everything firsthand, and with that, it taught me a lot. You know what I mean? Like, and it made me realize a lot of things that I wish I would have looked for in my recruiting process, um, and just my circumstances in general in life. So, with that, I was there for like 2.5 years. That's when COVID hit, 2020. I was a sophomore then. Ended up going back home. Was training, working hard, and stuff like that. Ended up going from 165 to 190 pounds. And with that is really when I started to really grow and develop as a player and really become the athlete that I am today, and that I was during for the rest of my college time. So my freshman year, I did travel on the bus. By the way, I was a true freshman. So with that, that opportunity was lit. Um, And then going into COVID, we never thought that we would play football again. So I just started doing personal training and doing all that stuff on the side when I was back at home with my old business called Black Fitness, building lifestyles and advocating culture. RIP to that. You feel me? But we're on something different now. So with that being said, then I ended up going back into college um, and ended up killing it. I finished my junior year or COVID sophomore year um, with I was like 15th in the nation in all-purpose yards, and I was like second or third in like kickoff return yards. So like I was going crazy, but it was just a testimony for all the work that I put in. You feel me? Like that's why I'm a big advocate for whenever you put in the work, you know what I mean? Like, and you leave no stones unturned, like you won't regret anything in your journey as an athlete. Um, so fast forwarding on after that season, um, I kind of like got into it with my coaches. Ended up actually transferring into the transfer portal. Moved up to a Division II school, Missouri Western State University. Um, had a blast over there as well. The funny thing about that though is like I ended up getting injured. I tore my shoulder, um, so I ended up having to sit out my first season there, and then our whole entire coaching staff got fired after that. And I only have one more year left until I graduated, so I just started to just look into really trying to establish myself as an adult afterwards because I was like, shoot, I only got one last ride with this. So with that being said, I ended up finishing out that last year with some new coaches and stuff like that. They really wasn't messing with me. I wasn't messing with them to be frank either. But shoot, I ended up starting kick return for the season and have fun with that and stuff. But like, bro, I was trying to get on that field, no cap. But coaches, bro, coaches, I'm telling you, some coaches be shiesty, bro. Like, you gotta watch out, bro, to the schools that you decide to go to and stick with, bro. And with that though, God put me in these shoes for a reason though. So it is what it is. I'm not really tripping on it or anything like that. But ended up getting a job with the Houston Rockets. So I moved out here to Houston. Realized that sales isn't really my thing. You feel me? Like I don't really have a passion for that. Like I still have a passion for the game. So like while I was working my sales job, I was also itching like for that football life back, like that lifestyle and stuff like that. So I ended up leaving that job and now I'm doing this full time. And what I'm doing now is like just personal training, training athletes, doing online coaching, different stuff like that, and really leading the next generation to what I wish I would have done differently in my recruiting path and just the way like everything went about from the work ethic to the training to the just setting myself up the best way I could. You know, just I want to help that next generation get a crack at that and really make sure, especially when it comes to recruiting, that they're going to the right schools because at the end of the day, like I remember being that kid who just wanted to bite off the first offer. And it's like you can't do that, especially in your recruiting journey, because the first school may not be the best school. The first school could be the worst school. So with that being said, like this channel right here is going to be meant to really advocate for those athletes um, who really felt like they missed something out in college, but not only that, um, just really to guide this next generation to become the best athletes they could possibly be. So, with that being said, that's my testimony as an athlete, and through that, I'll make another video about my walk in Christ during that whole entire time, because that plays a large part in what made me the man that I am today. But I'll do that on the next video. But make sure, don't forget, y'all go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Y'all stick with me, come with me on the journey. You feel me? We finna be working. I'm finna give y'all some advice on how to gain weight, lose weight, all types of stuff. I'm here for y'all. So with that being said, y'all go ahead and click that subscribe button and let's lock in. Let's go. ODP Kel. We out.